Hey there, how's it going? We are back with more Apollo Justice. We're about to get into the final trial of the game. Boy howdy, it has been a journey. I don't remember how long this trial is, to be honest. I don't remember much about it, and I'm trying to actively not think about it, so I don't remember. But we're here. We're coming very close to the end. It has been quite a thing, this little project of me, quote unquote, of me playing a game and then putting it up on YouTube. What a project. But hey, I've been having fun, and I hope you guys have been enjoying what I've been putting out. Maybe? I don't know. So we last left off, we were doing a lot of traveling to the past and the present to learn a lot of things that happened 7 years ago. And a lot of things that happened in the present, in like the game's present. And we gain a lot of new evidence, and there's a lot to be learned, and it was all information that was gathered by this man, this hobo that's on our screen right now. If you guys remember from either the last episode, I think it should be the previous episode. This little doohickey here is a little camera. Is that legal? Probably not. How do you fit a camera on a pin? I don't know. It's magic. It's video game magic. But hey, Phoenix has been hard at work gathering evidence into figuring out what happened 7 years ago up until now. And we're gonna see what's gonna come of it now that we know everything. We know-ish everything. Whatever. This game has voice acting. I always forget that this game has voice acting. Oh, I never go into these prepared. They're always done so fucking abruptly. Alright. Let's get into it. Welcome to court. 7 years, all leading to one verdict. A verdict which you must decide. Is the defendant, Vera Misham, innocent or guilty? The courtroom doors are opening. The trial awaits. Are you ready to begin? Courtroom number 3. We're in. I wonder how we're watching. Like, what's with the digital stuff? Like, is this virtual? Get in, baby. Turnabout secession. Something inside me. Rising, surfacing. Who's saying this? What's happening? Hello? What's happening? Who's saying that? Who said that? What's surfacing? Something important. Lost long ago. It's close now. So close. Who was saying that? No, seriously, who was saying that? I don't even know. I guess we'll find out maybe at some point. Voice acting. This is will I beat this game today? I don't know, probably not. Court is now in session for the trial of Vera Misham. It'd be nice if I could beat this game today, but I don't know if I will. What was your voice? It's been so long since we've done Apollo's voice, because we were stuck in that as Nick for a while. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Is it like that? That sounds natural. That sounds familiar. Oh my god, it's the older Clavier! Hey! I met your younger self. He was so handsome, but not as handsome as older Clavier, because older is better usually, to some degree. Prosecution's ready to rock. How did I do his voice? Oh my god. Prosecution's ready to rock. Maybe? Ah, fuck, who cares? Prosecutor Gavin, how is the defendant, Vera Misham's condition? Acute atroquinine poisoning, according to her physician. She could die at any time. Oh no, Vera, gambate, hang in there, shikari shite, or whatever you say in Japanese. Thus, her absence from the courtroom today. What? They can't put her on trial without her being here? It is unusual. They should wait for her to get better and do it then. It's so bureaucratic of them. That's being a little harsh. They can't delay the trial any longer. Yeah, because Ace Attorney Land, the way they do trials and stuff is that trials last, what was it, 2-3 days or something? And there's apparently they don't allow any delays or whatever. And then if you can't prove your client innocent without a doubt or something, then they're just automatically guilty. Some shit, they got some weird shit going on. I don't know. Or they risk having no one left to try. But I guess, I don't know. I don't know. How do they do it in real life if a defendant is like in the hospital and close to their deathbed, or on the brink of dying, you know? Do they still hold the trial for them? I have no idea how it works in real life. A trial without a verdict can only cause grief. The records of this case and experience tell us this. Oh, so lonely. Apologies to the defendant, but the show must go on. Also, how is she supposed to get a say in anything if she's not here? What if you need her what if, like, she has things to say and she was in the middle of saying stuff? She was on the testimony. She was on the witness stand right before. Right. If Vera dies, the trial will be cancelled. I'm not going to let that happen. Mr. Wright told me everything that's been going on behind the curtain all these years. Oh, okay, they want the trial to continue. Never mind. They have a reason to push it on. Okay, whatever. Makes sense. I'm going to get Vera her innocent verdict while there's still time. Very well. Your opening statement, Prosecutor Gavin. The prosecution's case is unchanged by recent events. Why did Vera Misham succumb to poison? Because she couldn't live with the guilt of what she had done. Objection! Yeah, you object. You tell him. I almost called him Clavier. That's Apollo. It's been so long since you've seen Apollo or like done anything with Apollo that it's like, I forgot. It's like, you could almost forget that he wasn't here. But Vera was poisoned with atroquinine. The exact same poison that took her father's life. What better confession could you ask for? Being the killer, she would have access to the poison. Where would she even get the poison from? Can you just buy it online? Is it just so widely available? Remember, she doesn't fucking leave her house, and presumably they don't have internet. They're not familiar with technology, right? Oh, whatever. I guess that's not something to think about. Significant, since it's rather hard to come by. What? Where did she get it from then? What the fuck? That is true. In other words, I see no need for further discussion. We could have had our verdict yesterday. Well, Mr. Justice, if you have no objections, I see no reason to postpone the verdict. What we need to worry about isn't the verdict, but the trial itself. The defense holds that Vera Misham is the victim, not the killer. I have to put my all into this. This is the final trial. If I don't put my all into this, then what the fuck have I been doing this for? If that's so, then you have to prove something. She was in court, giving her testimony before us. How do you propose her killer poisoned her? Or, and incidentally, it would be nice if you told us who her mystery killer was. Oh, I'll fucking tell you. I'll motherfucking tell you, Clavier. Kisses. Mwah. The prosecution's objection is sustained. I asked the defense to prove its claim to this court. Tell us how Vera Misham was poisoned. I've got two things to prove here. Who did it, and how? Which to hit first? Does it really matter? Like, cause we know, right? Based on what we have seen so far, it's clear that... Wait, is it clear? I don't know if it's clear. It's clear to me, but I guess maybe it's not clear to people who don't know, who this is their first time seeing this. I'm going to see if how it first could be okay. How did the killer poison Vera Misham? I will focus first on that method used. Any comments before we begin, Prosecutor Gavin? Not a bottle or container of the poison was found on the defendant's body. I see. So the vector of poisoning is unknown. Is the defense prepared to prove how the poison reached Vera Misham? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. What method was used to poison Vera Misham? Here's the answer. So obviously, in case you couldn't tell, the game can explain it. What's this? My, what a beautiful bottle. I'd like to give whoever designed that a hand. joke, Judge. Yeah. Okay. Is that nail polish? It's colorless. Something the matter? No, nothing. Nothing at all. So the killer put poison in this bottle and made her drink it? As Prosecutor Gavin has told us, this is nail polish. Nail polish? It's like paint for nails. You know any women with red nails? I just realized Vera has had this bottle for 7 years. This nail polish has lasted her 7 years. Or maybe she started applying it at a later age. When she was older, maybe. My wife has red nails. I see. So she's been painting them all this time. Like they don't even question it. Let's recall yesterday's trial. Remember when Vera was testifying to the court? Court is now back in session. So, it clearly is not animated here, because I guess there's only so much you can do when it comes to animating sprites and pixels and whatever, but she got a little thumb-thumb to her mouth. Vera seems pretty tense. She's practically chewing her fingernail clean off. Whenever Vera became nervous, she had a habit of biting her nails. Which, I get the whole habit of biting your nails. Like, that's totally, is valid the right word? Like, I know a lot of people have that habit of biting their nails, which, freaks me out, but I get that people are like that. But if you know that you have nail polish on, shouldn't the idea of having nail polish on deter you from biting your nails? Because you're biting into... You're, chewing on polish, and you're potentially, ingesting it? It's weird. Her nails? Prosecutor Gavin, when the prosecution had Vera examined, did they check her nails? Bailiff, have them check the defendant's nails at once! Mr. Justice! Yes? Do you know who did this? Do you know who put poison in that nail polish? Yes. How I came across this information, don't worry about it, fam. I know that Phoenix Wright gave, I know the idea is that Phoenix told Apollo everything, but it's also wondering, where did this all come from? It's for Nick, it's probably all according to Keikaku. But the judge doesn't know any better. That bottle belongs to Vera Misham. Why do you ask? Know someone else who might have a bottle like this? No, it's just checking. Oh, Clavier, stop denying it. You know damn well. Mr. Justice, you are about to accuse someone of poisoning that bottle of nail polish. Please dispense with the chatter. You realize the weight of this accusation? Here, let me show you. Understood, Your Honor. No problem. I know what I'm doing this time. Then let us ask, who poisoned Vera Misham via her nail polish? Phoenix Wright! No, just kidding. What's this? Christoph Gavin? Objection! Oh, what's your game? His game is Apollo Justice. Something that he has that you don't, Clavier. I'm sorry. I love you, Clavier, but also... you were asking for it. My bro... There's no way he could do a thing like that! You should know that better than anyone else! Are you sure? I sent him to jail. Dude, he murdered a guy. He's not that cool of a god, dude. Indeed. He is behind bars. Oh, is that what you were alluding to? Oh, I thought he was alluding to the fact that he was alluding to the fact that Christoph is an amazing, great guy. Never mind. I know. However, that doesn't mean it was impossible to do what he did. What? Ask yourself when he put that poison in the bottle. It could have been yesterday. It could have been a month ago. Maybe it was a year. Or perhaps it was 7 years ago. But Christoph Gavin had no motive for killing this poor girl. It's simply inconceivable. I mean, what was her motive for killing her father? We didn't question that now, did we? Prosecutor Gavin doesn't seem to think so. She sweat. That face tells me one thing. Christoph Gavin's own younger brother doesn't find it inconceivable at all. I wonder if it's a good idea for me to start adjusting Apollo's voice towards the end to make it not sound as whiny. So that he's growner? Growner. He's like growing up more. I don't fucking know. That doesn't mean anything. When you're on a job, once you get more experience, your voice doesn't change. Well, Prosecutor Gavin, if you feel that there is a clear and pressing need, then we might have to summon Christoph Gavin from jail as a special witness. Fine. I've known for some time that an impenetrable darkness lurked at the bottom of this. A darkness that has swallowed even myself. Okay. The defense's wish is granted. Let prisoner Christoph Gavin take the stand. Bailiff, begin proceedings to call a special witness. The witness is Christoph Gavin, currently residing in solitary cell 13 at Central Prison. Why does the judge know that? Why does the judge know where he lives? Yo, he came here fucking fast. Where is this confinement thing? Where's the cells? Is it right next door? Damn. Ah, Joanna, how nice to see you again. Oh god, now that the Gavins are both in the same room, I have to make sure I can separate their voices properly. It's been quite a while, hasn't it? To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? It's not every day I'm summoned from my solitary cell. In fact, it's never. I think you already know, Mr. Christoph Gavin. Ah, Mr. Justice. I hear you've been doing quite well for yourself. Why do I feel like somehow he's still my boss? Stiff upper lip, Apollo. You can do it. Does this bottle look familiar? What? Alia Donne nail polish. Why yes, I use it myself. As did the late defendant, I hear. Wait. When we were in the past. Huh? Wait, this doesn't make it. What? When we were in the past and we went to Drew's studio. This was when Vera was 12 years old. They had the bottle of nail polish on the table, the small table, along with the commemorative stamp, the red envelope, and all that stuff. They had made a note that the nail polish was pink or red or something inside, didn't they? I'm pretty sure they did, but now it's colorless? So is there new fresh nail polish in there or something? Huh? What? Where did the color go? Okay. Sure. I don't know. Maybe there's an answer to it. Did I read this line already? I don't remember. I'll read it again just in case. As did the late defendant, I hear. She's not dead yet! And? Was there something concerning this bottle you wish to ask me about? I admit, I respect her for her taste in nail polish. Her taste indeed. This nail polish was how Vera Misham was poisoned! Atroquinine, was it? You're well informed about the case, Mr. Gavin. Hang on, I'm testing something. The idea of shaking your head that slowly is like the most annoying thing ever, especially if you're like witnessing someone do it. Even in solitary, much comes to my desk, and I have nothing to do but read. Well, Clavier? Maybe you can explain this? You're being accused again. By him. Again. And? You agree with his accusations, do you? One second. What's the age difference between these two? Christoph is 32, and then Clavier is 27? 24. 32 and 24. Wow, that's quite the age difference. And yet they look like the same age. I guess maybe not. I guess Christoph looks a little bit older because of how he presents himself. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's hold a proper trial. What? Let's hold a proper trial, sir. Try that again. Let's hold a proper trial, shall we? Christoph Gavin, your testimony, please. I'd be delighted. The charges against you are quite severe, Mr. Gavin. You are suspected of the poisoning of the defendant, Vera Misham. Please testify to the matter of the court. To the court. Whatever. Imagine, like, if he really wasn't involved at all and they made him testify. He's just like, I literally have nothing to do with this. Who, like, that's it. It's just one sentence. Owning the same nail polish does not abolish... What? Owning the same... Pardon me. Owning the same nail polish does not a murderer make. I have been in solitary confinement for half a year. How could I poison her? Her father died of the same poison, the meaning of which should be clear. The prosecution's case holds. She poisoned her father and then attempted to poison herself. Surely, you aren't going to suggest I was responsible for poisoning her father too? Well, I'm afraid the defense's claim is sounding rather unlikely. Naturally. For one, I don't even know the Mishams. Isn't that so, Mr. Justice? No, I know better, you fucking piece of lying sack of shit. Very well, Mr. Justice. Begin your cross-examination. I'm accusing Christoph Gavin, my ex-boss. But I know he poisoned the Mishams. The question is, when could he have done it? Not to mention, why?